Hello, everyone. My name is Bethany Ramos, and we are going to discuss on the security program roadmap. This is just for our ITT 430 course from Grand Canyon University. The purpose of this roadmap is just to implement with the communication of the organization, as there can be lack of awareness upon overbuilding the security program, such as overlooking the importance of actually securing the environment and basically just focus on adding so many different technologies just for it not to be compatible. There is technological literacy skills that can be implemented into the design. It does promote clear communication, collaboration upon group tasks or individual tasks. It promotes research skills, and it can come in handy when we're looking for compatible technology and doing the planning and structuring. And it could also avoid misinformation about those technologies. One can be out of date, and the other one can be just misinformation. It also enhances decision making when it does come to choosing those certain equipment or technologies or techniques that could benefit the company. The roadmap, it does consist of determining goals and objectives, in which consist of assessing the current security environment. And with that current evaluation, it does move on to identifying the specific needs that the company wants to meet upon regulations and laws. Once identified, measures should be taken into consideration and then consider upon its impact that it could make upon the environment before actually implementing. Upon the maintenance, it could consist of implementing regulatory checks and tasks, verifying software updates, backups, and configuration, regular scanning for viruses and vulnerabilities, verifying access control privileges, and then also implementing and auditing logging, just to be sure any unusual activity is being detected. Best practices and frameworks. One could use the NIST SP 1800 series framework, in which basically allows to learn and approach multiple technologies in order to accomplish a specific goal. There is the SIS controls, in which it can be used to secure data protection and uh, conduct auditing log management. And there is also implementing software that does display multiple activities and all in one view, just to be sure that one is keeping track of uh, track of the traffic and any activity going on and during the integration of the process. There's a principle of keeping its security measures as simple as possible, so that does allow the testers to actually evaluate and to test if there's any flaws rather than a complex one. Um, while it also benefits the organization to actually modify it or even update in the future. Um, the other principle is isolation, which allows to separate sensitive information from unauthorized access. This could be separating sensitive information from the public network. It just adds another level of security, and it does ensure that trust towards the clients, if anything. Upon common failures, security failures, there is the unawareness of funding and new cyber attacks or just the lack of architecture. Upon funding, this is considered to be stating of an inaccurate budget towards the beginning. One can state they need only this amount of money, but then later on they started to ask more and more and more money down the line, in which can look bad or just end up terminating the project. It does violate the principle of the mechanism of the security structure. And then the new cyber attacks with just the lack of awareness, that does violate the principle of multi-layering to protect other systems. Um, without being unaware of the current events, it would leave the system vulnerable without the security measures. Steps to take upon monitoring and controlling. There's regularly reviewing the security measures that's being implemented, conduct regular testing, I'll of course implement audits, consistent communication, and then verifying access controls and configuration, just to be sure nothing was modified without knowledge. And these are my references. Thank you.